as possible for some extra roaches. And trying to get as much value out of those as possible because they were becoming useless extremely quickly. But he definitely overstayed his welcome, lost some extra units, and Sue just rolled him from there.
Well, he's chosen a habitation station for map 2. And this is a map we've seen all sorts of crazy and different things in Zerg versus Zerg with.
I'm excited to see what he actually has planned here. You know, when you choose this map, it means something. And when the map is the first map, it means something else.
That's very true. The map is the first map. It's definitely...
you might play it normal, you might not. Here, you know, you're going to choose it. Does he have some sort of build with the gold base in mind?
Does he want his opponent to think that he has a build with the gold base in mind? Is he going to take the gold base and play differently than other Zergs play with the gold base, a bit more conservatively? With Ragnarok, it's really hard to tell. And I feel like Sue is not going to be too worried about this, though. Not on this pick.
All right, well, we'll see how this goes. Sue definitely showed that he was a superior player in game number 1. No real mistakes out of him whatsoever. Whereas Ragnarok, at least one little over the middle that seemed to have cost him game. The top left of our map, the back-to-back GSL finalists.
SK Telecom T1 Sue.
I was gonna say 2-time GSL finalists, but I'm like, you know what? It's even more impressive than that.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say he was teal, because like he's teal. Like when I heard the teal, I was like, teal. Yeah,
the teal Zerg. It's really descriptive of who he is.
Over the top right, teamless, but very good at ZVZ.
Ragnarok.
Former TSL.
Yeah, I thought that everything about his play was really nice except for that one attack. So you know, a little mistake like that, you might overthink your position a little bit. You might think, oh, you know what? I think he droned a little bit too heavy. Maybe I can get some damage in.
This is a 9 pool, by the way.
Yeah, it's quite a quick pool, and we'll see what he can get done with it. What build will Ragnarok open with?
You know how I feel about doing builds like this when your opponent picks the map.
No one loves this as much as you, is cheesing on your opponent's map. In fact, if I were to ever play you in a tournament, when I chose a map, I would just defend. I would do a turtle opener. I like wall in with cannons at the top of my ramp, and then your stuff would come. You'd be like, oh, you're a map hacker.
Well, it's just, you know, you can't do the build you want to anymore. And also for Sue, I feel in this type of position as he is a back-to-back finalist, you know, he's just looking at it as like, okay, well, I think I'm better than this guy, but you know what? I'm up a game. Maybe I can just get an early win here on his map pick on a 2-player map, short rush distance. Everything lines up for the map for me to do something like this if he's trying to play greedy. And let's see how much damage this actually gets done.
You know, it is a little bit of a greedy opener. It is a hatchery first. He did grab that gas before he grabbed his pool. And quite a few lings being made here by Sue. He's not stopping on just 6 or 8.
Yeah, he's going into Baneling, it looks like.
It does look like that. Possibly a speed.
Yeah,
we'll see where he goes with that. I think he might feel it out a little bit. But here we go. See what damage he can get done.
Gonna get that drone.
Ooh, really nice so far.
Oh, that ling gets caught, though.
A little bit of a mistake there. Some pretty good micro by Ragnarok. Oh, nice pullback on that drone as well. You know, one nice thing about doing a quick pool here is that there's no little cranny for these drones to go into for the super micro that you use against quick pools.
Yeah, that's true.
So definitely a little helpful thing.
Oh, I don't know if we should be fighting this, though.
This is a GG.
Yeah, that's just way too many links.
That's too many drones to lose, right?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
With,
like, he has more drones now, Sue does, and he's already getting his Zergling speed. You know, there are going to be a bunch of lings popping out for Ragnarok.
So many of his drones are low here, too.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to get another one. It seems like there's just too many lings here, and Ragnarok's following him correctly. But, you know, his economy's been pretty shattered. Look at this. He's going into lings speed plus Bane. And against 10 drones, when you have 2 hatches, like, what do you do here? Because you cannot possibly defend everything. You don't have enough money to get queens out to block the ramp. You can't guard both locations with spines. You can't really even do much with your gas. I guess the best you could do is go for a Baneling nest.
Yeah.
But I mean, are you going to out-micro with Slowlings and a Bane against Speedling Bane? Well, you're definitely going to lose your natural hatchery, I would say.
Yeah.
And in that case, it's like your opponent who has more drones can just expand and gets ahead. It's a great follow-up by Sue, and I think Ragnarok is in a lot of trouble here.
I think so. He is going to go for that Baneling nest. It's like actually making it out as a bit of a wall down here. but it's not going to be ready in time for the first few banelings that come in, it doesn't look like. And I don't know, he does have like pretty good production with the double hatch.
Yeah, he does. He does. Does he really have the money to spend all those larvae? He has quite a few larvae left over, if you can see. 5 larvae sitting there right now. Making as much as he can, but I really like the choice of the wall and the fact that he's trying to defend at the natural with lings on the ramp. I think that's really, really intelligent.
Well, I don't know. GG.
Yeah. The thing is, you know, as everything I explained before really points out, you know, it's like an impossible situation. How do you defend all that? I think it was the right way to try, but Sue just too to the point there.
Yeah.
Really fantastic play by Sue. Ragnarok, you know, he's a good ZVZer, but you can see why Sue's back-to-back finalist in Ragnarok you haven't seen in a while.
True. Well, that's definitely going to hurt him going into the rest of this group, but Sue looking very much the favorite, and I would say he's probably hoping that he gets to play against Trap in his EVP going into the winner's match.
I can't really imagine either of the next players beating him. He just, everything about his play was like good choices in builds, you know, very crisp play, good micro, good decision making. You can see that he's really leveling up, you know, despite the fact that obviously he's already a great and a very high level. I feel like players that stay up at that level, they're just getting like constant, like the best practice and the best competition that they possibly can in the tournaments. He's showing fantastic play already.
Yeah, he really is. Before we go into True versus Trap, which is going to be somewhat difficult to say over and over for us, we are going to take a 5-minute break, so stay tuned.